And we are live in 85-degree weather. Yeah, here we are, the Ricky Remedy stream, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sorry for missing Tuesday. There was a family situation that came up, and I wasn't able to be around for the stream, but I'm here today. Even though I really didn't want to be here today because it is super hot. The AC is broken in South Florida. Florida is very hot for y'all that don't know. It is 85 degrees currently in my room. And I don't own a fan. So this sure reminds me back of the California days, back when I was living in Southern California, living in LA. And same thing, it would be the summer, and the AC just was not enough. But yeah, it was good. It was good, Rare. It was good, Stay True. It was good, Nitos. We're here. And I'm going to try to make this fairly short. I know I said this last stream, but I really need to because it's very hot in here. I wanted to stay consistent for y'all because I care about y'all that much, and I care about the stream, and I'm, just consistency is key. Fuck it, man. Like, we ball. Jordan, fever game. So we're out here. We're still rocking today. But where is the chat? How come I don't see the chat? What's going on? There we go. Yes, and like the video, like this video. Shout out to Rare and everybody that comes in and immediately likes the video. It is amazing, and the support is means a lot. So cool. We already got 3 likes. Perfect. Awesome. So we're here, and just a quick little rundown. This is my website. If you want to check out all the music that I've released in the past year, you go to this tab. If you want the Remedy kit, we got 3 kits, or I think more than that. I think like 5 or 6 kits in there. All very affordable, all very useful. You'll definitely get a lot of use out of it. What up, futurists? patreon.com/RickyRemedy. You can just go to my website and just go to the Patreon. I will be releasing 2 kits in the Patreon this month because I missed last month because I started on it, and it's been a really busy couple weeks for me, as far as I've been editing a lot of videos and doing a lot of like paid content for other people, and the timing has been not really there for me. I have really had no time to really kind of sit down and do that. Plus I had the mix, which, by the way, I really appreciate all the love that I've been getting on the mix. It's absolutely amazing to see that people are still rocking with it, and still showing support. That took a little bit to do to like finish up those tracks, or at least make them playable. So that took up a lot of my time as well. But yes, there will be 2 packs coming out on Patreon this month. We will have a drum loop pack, which will be very useful for people, which I never really realized how much people actually needed some drums. I was on a lesson with somebody not too long ago, and they were just telling me how they use the few drum loops that are actually in some of the Remedy kits. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make some more of that. And then the second kit will be some more one-shot sounds, kind of like the first Patreon kit. Cool like synthesized stuff, cool like effects, snares, maybe even some 808s, and yeah, stuff like that, effects, all that. So 3 kits this month, so I really appreciate all the support, guys. We're starting to get some more people in the Patreon, which is cool. I think I just got to keep on doing the streaming, keep promoting that, and keep putting stuff out on my TikTok and Reels. Hey Ricky, yes sir. What up, Remix? And then we have live stream. Obviously, live stream is every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Sorry for missing Tuesday. It was a family situation. Unfortunately, I was not even near the home. I was actually, because my mom lives fairly far from here, lives about an hour away, and I had to go see her because she was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I had to be there for her. Mom, the mom that you guys see in here from time to time. So I had to tell her, Mom, I got to stream, and she's like, I'm sorry, but I really need you right now. So, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. And then Discord. So yeah, this is where you're gonna be sending in any feedback, any demos for feedback today. Even though the people that are in here are pretty much regulars, already know that. But yeah, Discord. ricky, or ricky-remedy.com/discord, because I have yet to make a URL for Discord. But look, guys, let me shake this up a little bit. There we go. But look, guys, we got we have a sugar-free yerba. Yo, I sent something. Am I late? Nah, bro, we just got started, man. We're actually just talking about the week and talking about what's been going on. Sugar-free, because as of the last few days, I've been fasting. Doing intermittent fasts. I'm not like full fast, but I've been doing some intermittent fasts, and it's very difficult. Trying to just not have any really sugar like that. Sugar is like definitely not what we're trying to do. And as everybody's like, well, why are you fasting? You're fucking skinny. Well, I'm skinny everywhere except for like my little lower gut area, and yeah, I'm trying to have some six-pack abs over here. You know what I'm saying? So no, but it's also very healthy for you to fast. So and I feel a lot sharper. I haven't even had my yerba today, and I already feel pretty sharp. So imagine how I'm gonna feel when I have this. It, however, tastes absolutely terrible, but once you kind of get like halfway through the bottle, then you get used to it. But yeah, and then cool services. If you guys need any songs mixed, hit me up. If you guys need some beats, hit me up. If you need some content like 3D stuff, which right now I'm kind of backed up on right now, so you can hit me up about it, but it would probably take a little bit for me to get back to you about it. And then yeah, and then so yeah, here's the Discord. Let's go into. In other than the news, I have entered my Stream Deck art. Oh, you're becoming a real professional. Yeah, 3D stuff, most def. Yeah, hit me up. Like I said, I'm a little backed up right now. However, I'm definitely down to discuss ideas and figure out how we can make it happen. Cool. Let's go and see if there's anything going on. By the way, if you guys want to go into the voice chat with Rare, yeah, we got Stay True and Rare in there. But if you guys want to go in there and have a little commentary, feel free. He's always in there every time. So, and then let's see. Music feedback. Cool. Awesome. So we got one. All right, cool. Logan, which is who by the way is very fire with all the stuff that has been sent. Stay True, that was from last week. I'm not sure if I think I might have got around to that last time, but if not, I'll double check. But yeah, so if you guys want to send in any demos, go into my Discord. You can just go to ricky-remedy.com/discord, and you will be able to. Let me adjust my camera just a tad. There we go. And you'll be able to send in the feedback stuff for feedback. I believe you have to have a role though as well to do that. But before I do this, let's see. Let's show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on. Oh, we got two from Logan. And let me actually move this pop out chat. All right, cool. We're looking good. All right. And here we are. So, tomorrow I have a show, or I guess you can call it an underground showcase. Which, by the way, if you guys are in here, like the video. Need that engagement up, you know what I mean? But tomorrow we have a what I like to call an underground showcase. And I call this because again, multiple rows now. Thank you, Dino. Very cool. I call this an underground showcase because the place that I'm playing at is fairly low key. and the people that are playing with us are really not super known. And yeah, we're doing house music, and yeah, you excited for Hologram Halloween? Yeah, you know what? I kind of fucked up, and I have not sent him anything for that. Even though I know I probably should have. It would probably be nice to have those songs in there and get a nice little promo in. But I mean, I'll send it anyway. I'll send some stuff. Hopefully by the end of this week. Because the stuff that I have in my mix are pretty much good to go, but I definitely want to make them like as full as possible. Most of them are just one drop. But I'm very excited. Yes, I'm excited to hear. Most of the time, it's like, you know, very D&B, like drum and bass, and like kind of like cool experimental stuff. It's not as trappy as it used to be. But even then, still very interesting, and I love the visuals that usually go along with it. Whew, it is hot. It is 85 degrees in here, man. It is tough, but I'm still with it. My computer is yeah. Your mix has been a repeat, Matt, by the way, so good. Thank you. Yeah, no, I I had a couple glasses of wine last week, or I think it was maybe a couple days after I put it out. And I think it was Saturday that just passed. Had a couple drinks, had a couple glasses of wine because I'm classy. But yeah, I was a little wine drunk, and I had listened to the mix for the first time, like just kind of listening to it and not really listening to it as like a, you know, as a critical, you know, being critical and as a critic to myself. I was just listening just to vibe, and I was like, yeah, this is fucking good, man. To Zach, where do we drop demos? You can go to my Discord, which is what I'm in right here. You go to ricky-remedy.com/discord, and then once you get in here, you'll be welcomed, and then you'll go to get roles, and then basically you know, you're given these choices to choose, or not these choices, I'm sorry, wherever it is. I don't know why I'm kind of, you just click one of these, artist role. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you click one of these. This has, I gotta change this. But yeah, these you choose one of these: artist, chillin', or industry. And usually the differences between that is I just don't know which to put it in. Okay, and then once you do that, once you get yourself a role, you'll be and you get the artist role, you'll be able to go down to music feedback, and then you're good to go. Yep. And Oodles UFO key has sent something, which means my brain is about to be lit up. Oof, that's bitter. Bet it's better for you. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we'll go over this in a second. We'll go over these demos in just a little bit. Let me just show you guys what I have been cooking up. Made a funk beat. Gonna put it up tomorrow. Upload it tomorrow. It's fairly simple. I mean, all of them are. Let's see. Let's something, just, you know, pretty generic, but it's cool. I like making these kind of beats. And then just dropped one. Awesome. Gonna check it out in just a second. What else? Is there anything else? think I'm missing something. That text go green is pretty fire. Let me actually open that. Open this. I'm gonna play the without the acapella, just so that you know YouTube doesn't flag me. Gonna have to mute that. Another Dimension VIP? Maybe. The acapella was also like the last thing I put in here, and so this is pretty much what it sounded like up until I was like, I'll put a vocal on here. Wouldn't you say startup VIP is startup 4? That was just another way of me not saying like 4 and then 5 and 6 and 7. Vibe. What's this layer playing? Soft background one. It's pretty much just this piano from Omnisphere. Oh wait, I have it filtered. Let me unfilter. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I had to make it a sample just because it was killing my CPU. And then I had this melody going. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Which is also Omnisphere. Yep, and then that's it. That's like pretty much all that's there. And then besides obviously this little house bass edit. Sometimes, you know, like the pianos are the things that I find that pretty much fill it out as, you know, the most. So I probably could have added some more stuff, but once I threw the vocal in there, I was like, oh well, that's it. That's just about it. That's vibes. Yeah, let's I think that's, let me go over this this other ID that I had. I think it was 918, yeah. Yeah, 918. We'll go over that real quick. Shout out to Zach. Thank you for subbing. I'm trying to get some more subs out here, man. Okay, cool. All right, let's let Omnisphere load up a little bit. But this one is probably a nice. I'd like to classify this as a startup bound kind of thing. Definitely gonna send this to RL Grime. Maybe he'll like it. I feel like this is definitely his kind of vibe, like the epic kind of stuff. Here we go. See, I need one more drop. This is like way too short of a song. So I think I'm gonna do like a 4 to 4, whatever. Like right at the drop, like boom 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 boom, and then maybe back into the 4 to the 4, and then maybe back to like trap. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to like, you know, see what's good with that. See how that might sound. But this might be next. I don't know. This might be my next release, low key. I've been wanting to put out this EP with Zay, but he's not sending me stuff that I need, man. Maybe a longer intro. The intro is perfection. No, long intros are just not the best idea these days, man. People are just freaking, bro, my like camera is just slowly like dragging back over. But yeah, no, longer IDs are just not a good, it's just not a good idea these days, man. It's just people's attention spans, and they just want to get straight to the drop, man. Even if the intro is nice, like I think there's a way that I think we're good. I think the link that it's at is actually pretty good. But yeah, let's move on to some of these demos. That body breaker edit you made is crazy. I mean, that's why in the ID I put body breaker into remedy ID, because it's not really a body breaker edit. I just kind of use it just kind of as a placeholder for the buildup that I'm gonna make. But yeah, just because it's a super creative. I love the buildup that John's made for that. But yeah, let's get to some of these demos. So we got a couple here. We got from Logan, from Lloyden, from Stay True, from Oodles, aka UFO Key, Zova. Cool. All right. So Logan, I'll go through just one of these and then I'll come back to the second one. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. All right. Shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Like the video. Video liking is free. Liking the video costs you no money. That's basically the best way you can support me right now. We're trying to keep the engagement high, and have the algorithm try to push these to other viewers that might find this useful. So appreciate anybody that comes in, likes the video, sends in demos. We're gonna cut the stream around 4:30, so in about an hour, because my AC is broken. I'm sweating over here. It's really hot. It's not good for my laptop and PC to be running through this heat. So but I do want to do this for you guys, because you know, I'm all for the community and all for people that you know, want to show me what they got. So let's hear this. And you guys also in the comments, let me know what you let us know what you think about this as well. Everybody's realizing that Ciara just has like the best like vocals for like Neo, like 2022, like 2022 stuff now. Like her voice is just perfect. Everybody's realizing this now. She was popping crazy in the 2000s, but now she's taking over the 2020s. Turn this up. Cool. Yeah, the sounds are very or the chord sorry, oh my gosh, the chord progression. Gosh, my brain kind of shut off there for a second. Chord progression is very like happy, very almost like video game like, which I try to tell people, man, like send your stuff into some sound libraries, stuff like this, like without the vocals obviously, like send stuff like this into like some sound libraries for like video games, man. Like that will get synced real quick, because traditionally people don't like use these kinds of chord progressions and these kinds of melodies and even these kinds of sounds, like these sounds. And I know people like, oh, let's be honest, like a lot of us don't like hearing, oh, this sounds good in a video game, but bro, like I'm just being like, it's actually good that you like, you know, some of the sound selection in here is actually very unique, and not traditionally used. Even myself, like even I don't like make stuff in this kind of chord progression and these kinds of like, especially this lead that you have over here. Like bro, you would make bands, big bands, if it's got synced in a game. I'd be trying to tell people it's not a bad thing when your music sounds like it can be in a video. That's why like when people over here making all this new drum and bass and all this like cool like more epic kind of stuff would be crazy in like, you know, fighter games and like, you know, Call of Duty type shit. It's just crazy that they don't submit to sound libraries. You know, you can. I can't say I know any off the top of my head right now, but there's definitely like you just look up some sound libraries for video games and I'm pretty sure you can get this. But yeah, this is actually very fire, man. Thanks, dude. Your Sierra Flip is the best. Yeah, man. It's funny, I had one before that and I actually didn't really like it that much, so when I came back around and did the second one, I was super happy that I finally, because the vocal is just so good. Her vocals are, it's so crazy like how like her vocals just kind of come around and just become like relevant again, like in these times that we're in. Cool. All right, let's get to this next one. So great song, by the way. Like Mixdown is fire as always. I'll get back around to this one, but yeah, let's see what Stay True has for us. All right. This is all right. I definitely like couple comments here. The beginning part, that snare is just like, it's a little harsh on the higher frequency. Maybe you could probably find a different snare for that. You know, sound selection is really important when it comes to especially trap. So maybe just find a different snare, something that's got a little more mid character. And then as far as the drop, you know, when it usually comes to these slower BPMs, you know, I think this might be what, like a 110, maybe even slower. Or something like that, 110, 115, somewhere in that area. It's real important that you not obviously layer like the sounds all to do the same thing, but some sounds, you want to like give it a sense of a rhythm, because when it's slow, it makes it feel slow. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but when it comes to like, you know, if you were to play this live, if you were to have it, you know, if you were to have something played at this BPM compared to, because most of the time people usually play like, let's say 128 to like 150, reverb throws, percussion. Yeah, that's a good way to put it also, but I'd like to think like also backing synths that have more of a rhythm to it. Like this one is like dun 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 dun, and then you can have one in the background like dun 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 dun, kind of like almost like giving it a rhythm so that it doesn't sound like it's just so empty, or it just doesn't sound as slow. Because it's insane how a song can be 110 BPM and sound like it's faster or it's groovier, but then 110 can sound slower because there's not as much groove in there. There's not as much in there to give the listener this perception that it might be faster. Yeah, because BPM doesn't always determine how fast a song sounds, surprisingly enough. I mean, maybe I could have said that better, but yeah, just adding extra elements in there, and just and when I say elements, rhythmic elements, things that are moving. Because I'd like to say like ISO and like those guys are really good at doing that too, because a lot of their stuff is like at 128 or like 130, and that's fairly slow for like trap songs are usually at 140, 150, sometimes even 160. So yeah, I think that's what that might need, for sure. But I like the idea. I mean, at the end of the day, the concept is nice and it's there, and you know, you're getting there. And then at the second drop, I think also the sustained, like whenever you do those sustained sounds that are just kind of like long, you got to make sure that they're not too high up. I like to usually believe that those kind of belong sort of like under everything. You can still hear, it's good to hear it, but I believe those usually belong under. And most, I mean, unless like you want that to be your main focus, but in this case, it's kind of like, what are we really focusing on? But yeah, that's just my honest critical feedback. There's always room for improvement, man. But yeah, keep it up. All right, here we go. UFO key, which is usually some mind-blowing, weird, experimental stuff that I can't really put my finger on what kind of genre it is, but hey, here we go. Hey. Oh, I like this so far. Well, that fucked me up. Yeah, the chops are a little bit much. I kind of see what you're going for there, but they're a bit much. Also, let me make this to where y'all can see the chat more. But I love this. Please flip this acapella. Yeah, facts. Like what acapella is that? I don't know why I'm not recognizing the vocal. But I like it. I think the drums might be a little bit outdated. They sound like very like FL Studio, like stock plug or stock drums. We live in a world where there's just too many sounds to just still be using like, you know, stock stuff. So yeah, maybe update your sounds a little bit, your sample library. Drum patterns are fine, you know, and just like the whole vibe of it is cool. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Keep it up. Chops I'm not too sure about, but you know, your stuff is fairly experimental. You definitely got something going on in there that if you just keep up at it, like it'll become useful. All right, Zova. 200 million by Aaliyah. Oh, of course. Yeah. All right, so many drugs with Blum Bros and Bach. All right, this should be fire. Made the song 9 years ago, gonna revamp it. Damn, dude. That's crazy, man. No wonder it sounds like that. I was like, why do these sounds sound like they're literally from 9 years ago?
She like rock and roll, might just lock it low. Gotta keep it low. So many damn drugs, I can feel my toes. I might play with nose. Hope I don't expose. So many damn drugs. I cannot go to sleep. I gotta count that cheese. Even up in my tray.
Sorry, I don't mean to pause, but look at my shirt, y'all. Telling you, I'm fucking dying over here. I'm sweaty as fuck. I would be on this here with like literally no shirt if I really wanted to, but I don't want to get flagged for nudity. Started from nothing, I come from the bottom. Don't listen to the second drop, it's just placeholder stuff. All right, for sure. Take a step back and I look at the city, admiring all my account. You, I am about narrow, I am too decent, pleasure to meet me. Bitches love me like I'm Louis Vuitton. By the way, y'all like this video, man. I'm freaking hot and like sweating, drenched for the community, man, so that I can hear some of these demos and give some feedback and show some love. So like this video, that's all I need from y'all. Just show a little love back just by liking this video, man.
Hit the ST for the free speed. You cannot fuck with the tip that I'm on. Drugs I be doing be blowing my mind. She wanna fuck with a rockstar, get what I got when I be running around. She like rock and roll, might just lock it low. Gotta keep it low. So many damn drugs, I can feel my toes. I might play with nose. Hope I don't expose. So many damn drugs. Damn.
Okay, hold on. All right, we're good. Sorry, I disconnected a little bit. My let me go back to this real quick. So like that's the sustained like sound that you got, which is good. I like the level that it's at. Like it's definitely kind of in the background, but I think once you get that bass key change, it should change with it. Yo, what's up, Joy? Or that's what it says in here. I don't know. People have like their real names like on these YouTube, so like the YouTube account. So like I'm not really sure who's who. But yeah, if you're in here, like the video. I'm drenched. It's 85 degrees in here. It's hot, but I'm doing this demo stream for y'all because I care. And yeah, if y'all can just show love and just press that like button, get this engagement up a little bit. And yeah, send in some demos. I want to give, you know, everybody some feedback. But yeah, this drop is cool. I like the drop. Drop is fine. I think as far as like here, like with the rapping part, maybe you can make the drums a little less hard and kind of almost more hip hop vibe. Because I think once you get to the drop, that's when you want it to really get harder. You know, you want to kind of like almost make it sound like a rap song. like, you know, a traditional, I guess you can say, rap trap song, and then once you start to bring in that build up, then it's like it kind of like changes up a bit and gets a little harder. Just because I've noticed that, like, I don't know, like it's really easy. Fast attack kick, yeah, maybe like fast attack kick or just something a little softer, and then same with the snare, maybe even just use a clap. Just because like as a first time listener, if somebody's like, you know, like it just pops up on their like Spotify at like For You, or what is that called, like the algorithmic like playlists and stuff, and like the discover playlist or whatever, and people are hearing this for the first time, you kind of want them to like almost be expecting, okay, cool, this is a you know, this is like a rap song or whatever, but then it surprises them with the drop. I usually find that those are more they have a better time, or what's the word, let me drink this yerba, see if maybe it'll give me, but better success rate. There we go. See how to take the sip. It has a better success rate when, you know, like there's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like I don't know. That's just my opinion. Again, when I give feedback, this is also like completely opinion. None of this is a fact, but I definitely believe that it could do that. Do you think it's cohesive enough? Is the build too sudden? Wanted harder jumps to kind of preview it, but I don't know at the moment. I mean, I think it's fine.
Gotta keep it low. So many damn drugs. I can feel my toes. I play with nose. Hope I don't expose. So many damn drugs.
No, yeah, I think the build up is fine. I think it's just like going into that build up with a different like breakdown, because like I don't know if there's one Tasaki song, or Tasoki. I don't really know how to say his name. I feel bad, but yeah. If anybody knows, like, say the praise, Tasoki or Tasaki, I'm not really sure. I think it's Tasoki, but yeah, like he has a couple songs, like hip hop songs, where like the first part is it's fairly like hip hop drum and hip hop oriented, and kind of like where the hip hop dynamic is right now, and then like once he gets into the drop, it like, all right, he does his thing. So I think you can kind of just go that route. This man types it. Like, okay, thank you, bro. That helps. Like relate. I don't know. Maybe that's the name of it. All right, but anyways, good song though. Shout out to Bach. Shout out to Blum Bros. All right, we got a number for Oodles. We'll go back to you after we listen to this Joy track. Stars. Drum and bass. I'm gonna just say this now, like before, like so I don't forget, but it sounds like there's a little bit of clashing going on in the low end of the spectrum. That's fire. This is good, man. This is definitely like definitely down the lane of drum and bass. You definitely got a lot of key sounds in there. I think a couple things, which I think I may have said last time you had sent some stuff in. I think just a couple more variant like changes and kind of like fills and like right here. Like maybe like a da 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 boom, like kind of like cool little drum fills, little things in here. All right, cool. We at 10 likes. Let's try to get 10 more likes. I'm gonna stream for another 45 more minutes. It's hot. Look at me, guys. Look at me. Look at me, man. I'm sweating. But I'm still here for y'all. So hit that like button if you haven't already. But yeah, this song is fire. Very fire. Like, yeah, and just as the drop kind of goes in, just kind of make that sound a little nastier, I guess. But I mean, this is good, man. It's definitely good. It definitely caught me like, woo, that drop is good, man. Good shit, man. Shout out to Joy. I enjoyed that. Ha ha ha. All right, let's go back to the second Logan song. Electric Hawk premiere. Shout out to Electric Hawk. Trust this domain. Ha ha ha. Oh no. He did it. It's because it's like, man, why does that keep popping up? All right, this has been out for about a year now. Actually, more than a year. It's been out a year and a half. This artwork is fire, by the way. That's fire. Damn. Already out, so like there's nothing like you can do to change it. It's out, so it's like it is what it is. But I'll just tell you what I probably would have done with a couple of things, just because, you know, it's feedback. You know, gotta learn from your past. I think once you get like right here, I think the swing might be a little bit much, just like a little bit. Like some sounds are just kind of like a little bit too much off grid. Like obviously, like that's the vibe. Like just that swing and that off grid, but like a little bit is like starting to kind of jumble up a bit, and I think that's just it. It like threw me off just a tiny bit. And I think like this outro just might have been cool if you would have added like a hold on, I'll even just do it. I usually like doing stuff like this. Like I'll just like a cool like synth bass. Little Reese like. So like you know what I mean? Like just kind of like just give it like an extra like You know, so the outros and all right, cool, this is the end. All right, just skip them. You know, because like when it comes to outros, like you want this shit to just you want people to play a song from start to finish, and the reason for that is, for one, when they have it on repeat, they're not just skipping to their favorite part; they're just really playing it from start to finish. That's why like people will be telling me, yo, your intros, bro, yo, your outros are crazy. It's because like I really want the person to listen from start to finish. Like because even I'm guilty of playing songs and going straight to the drop, or just going to the most interesting part, or just going to the part that everybody's, you know, mostly listening to. And it's like, I don't want that. I want people to listen all the way through. I want the song to be a journey. Because then it has replay value, because then they can play it and they just don't touch it. You know, they don't touch their player, they don't touch the, you know, the part. They just listen from start to finish. Or like if they're, you know, driving in their car, they're just doing something, like they're cleaning their room or something, and then it just comes on, you know, and they're not skipping, or they're not like, oh, I don't like this part or whatever. Like you want the whole thing to play from start to finish. And yeah, so, and I'm not saying that trust me, that's good, you know. This song is great. The song is definitely high quality, and like just the mix, like you're good. You're good with your mixes, my boy. Keep that up. I love drinking this like with the white background, because it's like invisibility cloak. All right. All right, we got anything else? Sent another one in. It's already been released, but I'll have to. Well, you done better. Yeah, for sure, absolutely, man. Yeah, you guys are cool to send in like you know, stuff that's already out. I'm still gonna give feedback on what like could have been done, or you know, what you can learn from the lot. Because at the end of the day, it's like, hey, like this is just my feedback. This is a lot of it. Well, all of it is pretty much just my opinion. But I usually try to be critical about it. I have time. We're going until 4:30. It's 4 right now on the dot, so we'll go for another 30 minutes, or like 34 minutes, 40 minutes. I want to try to get to 20 likes, but I'm dying over here, so like, you know, this might be the one stream where I'm like, all right, it's cool, it's fine. But we're at 11 likes. If you guys haven't already liked this video, press that like button. But shout out to everybody that already has. It means a lot, because that's really all I need, you know, especially when I like, if I post on like Instagram, post on Twitter, or well, Twitter too, but when I post on Instagram and I post on TikTok, just pressing that like button and just commenting on things, even if like you really have nothing to say, even if it's just an emoji, like that like helps me a ton, because we're really just trying to grow. We want more people, you know, coming in here and seeing what's going on, because I do believe that we all can be like a very close and passionate community, especially like what Rare says. Like Rare had tweeted the other day, like we are very passionate about what it is here and what's going on. Like we're pretty much engaged, and even if we're not engaged, we listen, and we you know, we all want to big each other up. So, and if you guys already aren't in there, jump into the voice chat with Rare. He's you know, he makes sure that everybody's good and feeling very welcome. All right, let's do. Okay, we got another one from UFO Key. Stuff, no drop. And then another one from Zova. And then do we have any collab stuff? Collab drop? Okay, cool. We got some from Sabo. Bass and Raj is in this one because I consolidated too much. Okay. All right, so maybe we can try to get around to that. It's really hot. I mean, my computer's probably gonna fucking catch on fire if I try to use FL today, but you know what? I'm pushing the boundaries today. Which also, I don't think you guys can see, but okay, no, you guys can't see because I don't have that much of the desktop showing. But basically, my battery has took a shit on me. My battery has took a big old poop on me because you know, which everybody I'm sure knows this, but when you keep any kind of hardware plugged into a power outlet too long that has battery power, usually this happens to an iPhone, Androids, and even laptops. If you keep it powered too long, it could hurt your battery, mess up your battery. And yes, I am in Miami, absolutely. But yes, so my battery is literally no longer working. I can only use my laptop on power now. My battery literally, there's no battery power. So I ordered a new one. It's supposed to actually come in later today. So it's actually okay because most of the time I work on power because the battery on the Razers are horrible. At least the Razer model that I have, like it literally only lasts like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, depending like if I'm using like a lot of plugins. So it's cool. As long as it's still working, that's the one thing I'm happy about. You know, I'm from Canada. I don't know how you guys deal with the heat. Well, you know, I'll flip it back on you. I don't know how you guys deal with the cold. Because I'd rather deal with the heat than deal with the cold. I'll tell you that much. Because for me, I don't know if maybe it's my metabolism or maybe it's just like how my body heats itself. But when I wear too many layers of clothes, even if it's cold outside, I will be sweating and I'll feel uncomfortable. And it's like, yeah, it's keeping me away from the cold, but I'm sweating inside. So if I'm gonna sweat, I'd rather just sweat and just be dealing with the heat. I don't know. Maybe it's just my genes, my my Cuban heritage, my Cuban descent. You know, Cubans live in the tropics. So yeah, I'm very much used to it. I don't know how people wear hoodies in Miami though. Yeah, man, they just try to find any reason to wear a hoodie, man. Like that. They just want to look cool, but no, I never wear hoodies. I'd say I only wear hoodies 1 month out of the entire year being out here. So my camera is on some weird phantom stuff today. All right, cool. So let's go through these. Let's go through stuff. No drop. Let's hear what we got.
You want to come out here?
Yo, bro, your samples kill me, bro. Yo, here, you want to come out here? Ah. Literally.
You need a healing.
You would make some fire interludes for like albums.
The universe shall embrace, shall embrace, shall embrace. Experience tranquility.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Move too
Bro.
quickly, and you overlook much.
Howdy do, motherfuckers, it's Weezy, baby, niggas bitchin' and I gotta tell them.
Real trap shit.
Listen close, I got enough tape for nobody.
Bro, you just be throwing stuff in there just to throw it in there sometimes. It's so funny, bro.
Like the fucking old balance. Bullets like birds, you can hear them bitches humming. Bullets like birds, you can hear them bitches humming. Silent stairs, shoot a nigga in the thigh and leg and tell him.
Shout out to Weezy F, baby.
Well done, Genji.
Howdy do, fuckers, it's Weezy, baby, niggas bitchin' and I gotta tote them.
I gotta tote that cannon. Bro, so legendary. This acapella is legendary. I like this. I like the drums on this one. Like you could definitely put the drums like this on that Aaliyah joint for sure. This is dope. Yeah, you're on some shit, bro. Like your brain is somewhere else with this. Like this is not necessarily bad. It's just fucking trippy. Especially this part right over here, like
Tranquility.
just straight waves. Like you're like, okay, hold on, pause to meditate real quick. And then
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Move too quickly, and you overlook much.
that's what I'm saying. You would kill some interludes. This is like some like Kendrick Lamar like random interlude that he'll just have like random shit going on. So I don't know. Keep thinking weird, bro.
Tide presents laundry.
Ty presents. Nope. All my songs are going to have visuals with them. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. By the way, like the video if you haven't liked it already. All right, couple things. So idea is cool. I like the vocals. I just think that, okay, just right here, the vocals seemed a little rushed. Maybe nudge them to the right a bit. Because you know that you definitely want, because the vocals can definitely kill the rhythm of like a song just because they're not like, you know, placed in a good place, and that might just be how the vocal came in, but I think it could be nudged a little bit. And then I think it's a little empty, you know. I know, like, you know, with these pauses and stuff, I think instead, and this is kind of the route that I took with Startup, where when I was making Startup, I had pauses just like that. That's exactly how it went. Like I had these pauses, I had these like moments where, like, because when I first started the track, I just made these chords and I had a bunch of open areas that I was like, okay, this is cool, but it's still very empty to me. And that's when I just started throwing in all the cool little like glitching sounds and all that stuff that I have in Startup 2. And that's what really filled out that song, because it's like, okay, you do want to give these, like, you know, what are those called, like call and response, you know, you do want to give those, but I think with this song it could have definitely used some more of that, some more you know, not random sounds, but sounds that are pretty cohesive with it. You know, something like that. Or like, you know what I mean? Like just cool little, like, just sounds here and there, you know, to where it's still keeping things like backed up, and then once the saws come back in and you kind of like bring them back, and then you bring, you know what I mean? So I think I know my terminology is not like the best right now. It's like I could probably use way better terminology, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. I think that's really what this song needed. And maybe the mix down could have been a tad bit better. Like the vocals are in a good place. Vocals are actually in the front, and they're not like too far back, and they're not too hot. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, it's a good song. The vocals are great. They're well processed. So yeah, good stuff, man. Keep it up, Zova. And then cool, we got from Nitos. And then all right, cool. So we're doing 2 maximum per person, you know, because I want to make sure that, you know, we get around to everybody. And maybe I'll try to do this collab real quick with Sabo. But like the video if you have been coming in. Just do, you know, if you're just sliding real quick, you know, hit that like button, because I'm sweating from this hot room. That's all I need. Some house vibes. Let's go. Just finished it. Nice. I already like the drum selection, and I already like, you know, the pocket that it's in, so. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely taking a little while to get to like where we want to go. So like if you like, usually those parts you should like do something to keep things interesting, even if it's just like one little random sound that kind of comes in, or something a little more atmospheric or something. Just that's just one thing. It's taking a little while to get to where we want to go. Hold on, sorry, there's this, I have the window open, so there's this freaking garbage truck over here, and I want to make sure that we can all hear everything. You hear that? You hear that? I'll mute my mic. Yeah, I think maybe this section right here just might be a bit too long. Maybe just cut it in half, because then we're just going back to what I was saying. Like people have an even worse attention span than me, like way worse, you know. So if I'm saying it, then it's probably likely that people are just gonna be like, all right, come on, get to it already, you know. So if you don't want people to do that, either make the intro shorter or make it more interesting and have like kind of like, you know, some stuff going on. Even like you like take a page out of Ufoki, or you know, Oodles, take a page out of his book, you know, just add something random in there, just be like, what the heck, like, you know, just like, because that's what kind of keeps it interesting. Like, okay, whoa, what's going on here, you know, where something random, or even something that, you know, cool. But I love the mix of everything. All right, cool. Actually, it doesn't sound like I need to mute my mic, so we're good. That drop was fire for sure. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to figure out what it is. That little offbeat fill thing is crazy. Yeah, bro. That what? Boy, too nasty. But I'm trying to figure out what this could use, because it still sounds a little empty, or maybe the groove isn't fully there. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I can't really put my finger on it. I'm trying to think, but I love the sound design. Sound design is fire. I don't think there's anything you need to take out of here. I think there might be just things that you need to put in here. He did that feeling high as well, and I go, oh yeah, that's crazy.
For you.
You know, I think that's what it is. I think it might just need some more drums, like maybe the hi-hats, maybe like some extra just percussive elements in there to just really give it that groove, really drive that groove. Like listen to, like, I know this is kind of like a Joyride vibe. Like, I don't know if you were like, that was like an inspiration, but like listen more specifically to like the percussive elements in a Joyride song, and like kind of like reference that, maybe add some stuff in there, and like that'll just drive this song way higher up with the drop. Because I love this B section too. Those little vocals in there, that's fire. It's cool, man. I think it just needs like some more additions. I think everything is fine. I think maybe the arrangement as far as this intro could probably be a little either quicker, or there's something in there that kind of makes it not seem so dragged, I suppose. But as far as like the drums, what you have in there already is fine. Like, don't change don't change anything. I think it's really the additions that need to happen. So I'd like to say, I don't know, maybe this song is like 75% done, 80% done. Just, you know, small tweaks and stuff, but I think it's good. It's a great idea. And yeah, maybe, you know, just maybe come back to it, you know, give it some time, give it you know, maybe like a week or so, and then come back to it. You know, you'll come back with a fresher mind, and like, you know, at this point, you're just adding things. You're not having to change anything around. Thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate it as always. Yeah, no, and I usually try to give very thorough feedback, you know. I don't want to be this guy that's like, hey, yeah, you know, it's cool. All right, next. Like, no, like I definitely want to, you know, make sure people walk away with something that they can, you know, sample share. Let's see, we got, okay, cool, rare. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. All right, cool. So we'll open what Ride Me Hard. We'll open what Sabo had sent us. You're funny, Rare. You're funny. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll give you that. You got me there. I didn't even read it. I just pressed play. You see, it's so crazy. Like, I can, like, this tastes so bad. Like, the first, like, from here to like almost at the label, like it tastes so bad. But like once you start drinking it, it's like, all right, cool. This is fine with me. Like I'm already done. So that's the one thing. If you guys want to drink the unsweetened, like, you know, sugar free, it tastes really bad in the beginning, but then once you get to the label, it's all good from there. So yeah, I mean, I recommend it because, you know, it's way healthier for you. All right, let's do this real quick, and I'll stream for like another 20 minutes, and then I'll get on out of here. Try to give because I'm feeling my laptop right now. This shit is hot. Okay, we got two in here. I love it. These are like most of the stuff you send, Sabo, is such Uzi vibes, and I love it. Like such little Uzi Vert vibes, and that's like honestly like one of my favorite artists, or at least like, yeah, no, he's definitely one of my favorite artists for sure. I was driving the other day, and usually when I'm driving these days, I like listen to podcasts because I'm just so sick of just hearing music all the time. But the past couple of days, I've actually been like going back and listening to music, and some Uzi came up, and I was like, man, this album, The Eternal Will Take, such a good album, man. Production on there is chef's kiss. Maybe I'll come around and do this one for next Thursday. I'm just gonna kind of get through this real quick. A throwaway. I love it. Okay, so this is like a... Look at that, I guessed it and I got it right. 140. I just realized we didn't have Audemars in here today. That's a shame. Oh, what is that? Ooh, Jetson made another one. Spins goated. It's okay, you don't have to use them all. I'll use them. Yeah, clip that boy. Sabo, if you're still here, I gotta ask Sabo. Are you still? Yeah, you are. Yo, I got a question, man, and I don't know. I'm definitely drawing a blank right now, but that song with Drama. Who did what? Like, was that my loop? Was that your loop? Did I do those drums? Did you like? Who did what? I don't remember. For some reason, I'm like not remembering working on that. Like, who did what? I do not remember that at all. But either way, that song is super fire. But I'm like completely drawing a blank. Did I like do the loop and then you worked on it, or did you did the loop? I made the counter melody. And then the drums too, and did the drums. Okay, yeah. I figured. I was like, I don't remember doing the drums on there. Like, usually I remember everything I make, but I think, yeah, okay. I was mad confused, bro. I was like, bro, what? Because I heard it the other day, and I was like, because I'd seen that Drumma had posted it, and I was like, this song is so fire, but I don't really remember what I did on that. Hey, look, my camera just has a mind of its own today. It's like, bruh, stay. All right, I think I'm done here. Just a quick one, you know? All right, that's all. I'm dying over here in this heat, so I think I'm gonna get out of here and take a shower. But yeah, shout out to Sabo. Yeah, we went for an hour and a half. I think that's pretty good for the amount of time. We got 13 likes, but it's cool. I was not shooting for 20 today because we didn't really have as much time to do that. So it's all good, man. It's all good. We've been consistent for the most part, so I'm not too upset about it. Oh my lord. All right, so yeah, man, appreciate everybody coming through today. It was a good stream. It was cool. Thank you for, you know, sending all the stuff in. It was good stuff. And yeah, if we have any, doesn't look like, yeah, so we're good. We're all caught up. So yeah, man, we'll be back Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time. I'm pretty sure that my AC will be fixed by then. But yeah, so if anybody is in Miami, come through to the show tomorrow and show some love. And I'll see you guys, man. Appreciate it. And peace and love to all.